Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dinah Lee with Starlight Tarot Coaching and Guidance, and today I am doing a reading, true crime tarot reading on the two California boys, California city boys that are missing, Orrin and Orson. Missing since December 21st, I believe, of 2020. So 2020, so almost a year. We're about almost 10 months they've been gone. And I did see this story, on social media, and I have not really seen a lot about it since. I have since done some research. The boys still have not been found, so I thought I would do a tarot reading and see if we can get any clues as to what happened to these boys, who took them, where they are now. So we'll get into that in a minute. I want to let you know that I am going to do a little bit of commentary, introduction, show you a video, talk about a few things before the tarot reading starts. If you already know about this case and you want to skip straight to the tarot reading, then the timestamp will be in the section, the description, in the description below the video, whatever that's called. Yeah, the description of the video. So one of the things that I wanted to show you, I'm going to share my screen with you here. So I wanted to go to this. So these are the adoptive parents of the missing boys. Okay. So here are the adoptive parents right here. And let's play this.
I didn't see him now.
Trezell West details the moment his two adopted boys, 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Orrin, went missing Monday night from their California City home. Moments before, West says he was gathering wood to start a fire.
I went up to that gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that our youngest two would go outside and play with chalk on the back patio.
Shortly after, West says he no longer saw the boys on the patio. He asked his wife, Jacqueline, if she saw them. She said no.
So if you guys watch the behavior panel at all, which I do, I like those guys. I can't sit through all of it all the time because they can get rather lengthy sometimes with their analysis, and that's fine. So they are body language experts, all right? And I watched these videos earlier this year, the end of last year when that first came out. And one of the first things I noticed was that no one seems emotional, okay, in these interviews. And from what I understand, this is the only interview these parents have ever given to the press. I don't see any emotion in these videos. This other thing I noticed was that the wife, or the mother, adoptive mother of these children, is constantly self-soothing, like rocking back and forth. And that's something just that I noticed from watching behavior panels past videos. They point these things out in criminal cases. Like if you watch Chris Watts, and he's being interviewed the day of, on August the 13th of 2018, he's like, going back and forth. He's not comfortable. It's a way when you're in fight or flight to use up some of that nervous energy. Don't know for sure that that's what she's doing here, but she seems very uncomfortable. I don't see any emotion from the dad at all. So if I can remember, I'll put a link to the behavior panel's analysis of this case in the description below the video, and you can watch them, see their analysis, and see what you think. But supposedly the story is the mother was inside wrapping presents. The husband, adoptive father, went outside to gather firewood. The boys were playing with chalk. He goes inside, comes back out. The boys are gone, goes inside, asks the wife, have you seen the boys? She said no. He goes outside, realizes he's left the back gate open, and they're nowhere to be found. Okay, and no one's seen them since. And since then, these parents have moved away. They also have other adoptive children. I think several, as a matter, what do you call it? Foster children. I think they're foster parents, but they actually, from what I understand, adopted these two boys here. So
He says panic set in.
I realized that I left the gate open, and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house, me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold.
West said he then called the police within minutes. Since then, California City Police, the FBI, and the Kern County Sheriff's Office have been investigating. Police searched the couple's home Tuesday night, then interviewed the couple at police headquarters. Meantime, multiple search efforts were launched, which continued Wednesday, including with the help of the boys' biological mother, Ryan Dean. She says she's worked hard to get her life on track and wanted to get custody of her boys back eventually, but now she thinks that will never happen and is blaming the adoptive parents.
They did.
now I want you to pay attention to this part because this is the biological mother of these boys. Okay, something happened a couple of years before this incident, and the boys were taken from her. Okay, I don't know the circumstances around that. I don't even want to go into that, but I want you to hear the difference between this mother speaking and the adoptive parent speaking and compare the two. Okay, that's what I want you to pay attention to.
I feel like they did something and they know something. They did something, and I feel my kids is somewhere around here. I can feel it, and I feel like they're in the house, and I feel like they did something.
Trezell and Jacqueline say they understand the frustration.
He thinks you guys did something.
And that's understandable.
What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, then guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find our babies. That's it.
Some residents and family members of the boys would also get involved during the interview.
Y'all was supposed to take care of my nephew.
But the Wests are standing firm as the search efforts continue.
We're going through it. It's difficult.
So one of the things the behavior panel pointed out here is that that a lot of, sorry, I get emotional when I see people in high emotional states because I'm an empath, probably like many of you are highly sensitive. And so when I hear emotion like that, I feel it too. And so one of the things that the behavior panel pointed out is that the adoptive parents inserted a lot of extra things in their interview that don't have anything to do with anything. Like I think they call it a form of deflection, where they start giving details that just don't matter. Okay, it's like they're filling empty space with factual information that isn't really relevant. And when I start doing the Chris Watts true crime video series, I will give many examples of his mistress's behavior with the CBI agent. This happens a lot with them. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now, but it's common when someone is not being 100% truthful that they will include a lot of information that has nothing to do with anything. So with that said, let's get going with the tarot reading. I'm going to put my headphones in now. And if you hear Buttercup in the background snoring, it's because that's what she does. She is always by my side unless I'm not, here. And she snores. That's what she does. And for her, it's almost like when a cat purrs, they're happy and they're satisfied and content. That's her. She snores when she's happy, satisfied, and content. So there you go. Let's get going. personal team of angels, teachers, guides, please help guide me. Tell us, please, give us clues as to what happened to the 2 missing California City boys, 2 little boys that disappeared last December 21st, 2020, out of California City. These cards are really stiff, guys. They do not want to come out, but I really like them. Please help guide us. Please help guide us. Thank you, angels, teachers, guides, divine archangels. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. So I believe this event, well, it was in December, so that wouldn't have been best. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Wonder if this is something that was building. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So that's Mars energy. That's the masculine. That's kind of can be explosive energy at times. I wonder if there was a buildup. Bring love into the situation. The energy is gaining momentum, and it's time to take action. I'm wondering, guys. I mean, this is all speculative, okay? This is only a tarot reading. It's for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Take what you can, leave the rest. Tarot readings are not fact, okay? And it's not magic either. It's a tarot reading. I am an intuitive guide. But hey, tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm not implicating or blaming anybody. I'm just going to give you my interpretation of the cards. And what I'm seeing here so far is that maybe this was just too much for them. Okay. The parents, meaning the father, I didn't play this part. But he said the boys are very rambunctious, almost as if he was saying to me, I got like they are very rambunctious, almost as if they are annoying at times. That's kind of what it's like. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like he's kind of giving it away, like they're annoying to deal with. We've got Empress energy. That's the mother. We've got the moon. We've got things that are hidden. And we've got the Four of Swords. It's not looking good, guys. The energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon builds up to the full moon. And then we have the full moon here, which are secrets, the unconscious, things that are hidden. And we've got the Four of Swords. It's not good. Making sure it's still recording. And the Knight of Wands. Something happened very quickly. Something happened that is all Mars, fire energy. I think there was an explosive reaction to something that had been building. I think anger was used in this situation. Okay. And it did not end well. I just have I have a real sinking feeling in my body. I have a really bad, almost nauseating feeling in my stomach right now.
All right, guys, I know you're watching this all at once, but I did have to stop the reading at one point, and because I had client appointments, and now I am back. So we're going to finish up this reading. Like I just said, I do not have a good feeling at this time. There are several interviews with the parents, just so you know, on YouTube. You can just look up their names or Google California City Boys. The parents apparently at one time lived in Bakersfield, California, and they had only been living in this particular home for a few months. Police do suspect foul play. So let's just continue the reading and see what we get. See if we can get any clues as to what has happened to these two little boys. All right, let's continue. Guides, divine archangels. All right. Missing California City Boys. Please help guide us on what happened to these two boys. Please help guide us what happened to these two boys. Angels, teachers, guides, angels, teachers, guides, please help us understand where we can find these boys. The Fool. Empress and the Fool. Brand new beginning. Journey. Take the leap of faith. So far, we've got three major arcana on here. The Empress, the Mother Energy. The Moon, secrets unknown. The Fool, beginning a brand new journey, brand new life. Thank you. Eight of Swords. Isolation. Teachers, guys, thank you. Three of Cups. Three people. The Four of Pentacles. Secrets. Keeping things close to the chest. Finances. There's a secret. And if there's a secret, that means, so we got secret, that means this is not random. I don't believe this is a kidnapping. Let's pull the rest of the cards and see where this is going. Angel teachers, guys, please help guide us. And Orrin and Orson, two California City boys. What happened to these boys? Thank you. The Tower. The Four of Wands. we're going to get clarity, because again, this whole thing is not looking good. We've got celebration here with the Three of Cups. Four of Wands going through a portal to power. Sudden changes. Sudden sweeping changes out of nowhere. I don't know how long they'd had these boys. How long they had them when they were fosters and then later when they're adopted. And the Emperor. Interesting that we've got the Aries Ram here and the Aries Ram right here in the Emperor. Okay, Aries is the Emperor. Okay, in the major arcana, the Emperor represents Aries, Mars, fire, sudden energy, going through a portal. Let's get clarity. Some kind of a major accomplishment here. Emperor being the first sign of the zodiac. So the new beginning, a new beginning. This is leadership, power, and authority. Let's get clarity. See where this goes. Empress. Clarity on the Empress, please. The Empress. Two of Wands, trying to make a decision. Two of Wands, making plans. The Empress is making plans. So, was this planned out in advance? When was the last time the boys were seen by anybody? Because in the interview, if you watch the longer version of it, which you can find on YouTube, the adoptive father says something along the lines of, we let the boys out. We didn't let them out last year because of the pandemic and blah, 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 indicating that there's a valid reason why maybe no one has seen them for a long time. Okay. I don't even know that anyone saw them at their old place. So who knows what's happening? Who knows? Who knows how long these children have truly been missing? We don't know. The moon with the King of Wands. King of Wands, there's that fire energy again. This could represent the father. He's carrying a torch there with the moon. Secrets. King of Wands. What is the Four of Swords and the Knight of Wands? What is the Four of Swords and Knight of Wands? Three of Swords. Three of Swords and Four of Swords, guys. I don't think these boys are here. And I hate to say that. This is a tarot reading. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Take what you can and leave the rest. But this top row alone tells me a lot. So let's just look at this again. Here's the mother making plans. Mother, Two of Wands. Then we go to the moon, secrets, hidden things, with the King of Wands. This reading is full of fire, full of Mars, full of passion, and all, just fiery Mars, god of war energy. Mars is the god of war. It's also about power and empowerment. Okay, it's time to take action. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Three of Swords. Something happened very, very quickly. Like that. Something came out of nowhere and wiped this all away. We're going to continue, but this is why I think that nobody's here. So, like, they're not here anymore because they are gone right here. Okay, this is moving forward in time. This is, if you hear Buttercup snoring, it's because that's what she does. I'm just reminding you, okay? And then we've got Empress making plans, the full new journey, and then psh, it's gone. So let's get clarity. What's the Fool all about? What's the Fool all about? Why is the Fool here? Why was there a new beginning? Take the leap of faith on what? What's the Fool? Tell us why the Fool is here. The Fool, the Fool, the Fool. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Fast changing energy. So it's like there was a happiness that there's a new beginning, and then there's a quick change of energy right here. Things started to go in a different direction. Okay, something changed. New moon in Aquarius with the Fool. So some new idea. Tower, can you please clarify the Tower for us? Tower, please. Clarify the Tower, please. Queen of Pentacles. I wonder if they were having financial problems or needed to borrow money for some reason. The High Priestess. Something being revealed over time. Again, secrets being revealed. Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? What's the Four of Wands? Leaving something behind. It's interesting because we've got Secrets, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, which is kind of like separating yourself. It could also mean abandonment. A secret being revealed here with the High Priestess. Okay. Something that will come into light eventually, that will eventually be known. And then the Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away. What's the Three of Cups and Four of Pentacles? What is this three people in the secret finances? What's the three people in the secret finances? What's the Three of Cups? Now, I know they were probably getting money for the foster children, to keep foster children. The Knight of Swords. Running from something. I'm wondering if they took the children somewhere and left them. You know, like drove them out somewhere and then left them out, abandoned them, walked away from the family. Because usually this is like depicting Four of Wands family and celebrations and happy times, walking away. They've been gone for 10 months. Here's the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Chariot. Well, they did move. They went on. They moved on. The Emperor, this is the Aries energy, the fire energy that we see here. We see here. Okay. Saying we need to move on. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. Saying we need to move on. Let's go. We're going to move on with our lives. Walk away from this Four of Wands energy, this home. You just wonder why. Was there a insurance policy on these boys? Perhaps. I don't know. I haven't heard anything mentioned about that. We've got fleeing, something happening fast, erratic, sometimes irresponsible, running. The Knight of Swords. This is very quick energy, very fast movement. It's like it's like a charging, but in this case, it's running away, not towards something, but running away. And then the Chariot. I wonder if they have been abandoned somewhere. If something happened to them and then they were abandoned. threes. 3 in numerology is the number of children. 3 of swords, 3 of cups. The father saying, we got to go. The emperor's the leader saying, we got to go. We got to get out of here. Separate ourselves from this situation. I do want to know more about the 8 of Swords and the High Priestess. What is this all about exactly? What is the 8 of Swords and the High Priestess? Eight of Swords, 8 of Cups. 8 is the number of infinity or eternity in numerology. What's the 8 of Swords and the High Priestess? Clarity on this High Priestess. 8 of Wands. I think at one time they were excited. The parents were excited to have these boys, but then something changed. Something shifted for them, and it was all swept away. 10 of Swords. Gosh dang it. I don't believe they're here. Okay? I don't believe they're here. In this 8 of Swords, guys, this person is out alone, out in the woods. There's 8 swords around. There's rats around. There's a vulture. Okay? It's like they're vulnerable, like they're tied up, unable to escape, but they're really not. Okay? There's nothing actually keeping them trapped there, but if we're talking about children, they cannot take care of themselves in the 10 of Swords. So this is the focus of the reading right here. We've got the Tower with the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Swords, High Priestess, 10 of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. This is the focus. Any way we look at it, we cannot avoid this. Okay? I'm wondering if the adoptive mother figure here planned this, but the adoptive father carried it out. Tell me about the Chariot and the Emperor, please. Tell me about the Chariot and the Emperor, please. Chariot and the Emperor, please. Chariot and the Emperor. Yep. Left him out in the cold. Abandonment. Let's use these cards and see if we can get anything else. I hope that they find these boys. I hope that I'm wrong about this, but I don't feel them here. Either something happened to them and they're not on earth any longer, or there's something potentially involving finances, root chakra, safety, security. I don't think they felt safe. Obstacles and challenges, 5. This could have been for financial gain, guys. You know what I'm talking about? The word that starts with a T and ends in affecting. I'm not saying it is, it's just whenever there's finances involved, I start getting really suspicious. Obstacles and challenges. Financial challenges. We don't have enough money. We don't feel safe in the world. Fertility. Could they have exchanged these children to someone unable to adopt, who wanted children in exchange for finances? Was this the bright idea? Because we know they had 2 biological children of their own. Heart chakra. I mean that these are horrible things to say, but I don't have a personal, I just want the truth, wisdom, coming up with a smart plan. Challenges giving birth, fertility challenges, someone who wanted children, throat chakra, communication, talking, striking a deal. I think that very well may be what happened. Is it may not be that they're not here on earth, but that they gave them away, abandoned them, left them, exchanged for financial gain, something along those lines. Okay. Anything else you can tell us about these boys? What else can you tell us about these boys? Angels, teachers, guides. What else? Anything else? Thank you. Where are they? The truth. Yeah, we're not getting the truth. That's what we're trying to find. Angels, teachers, guides, the truth. Please help us find that truth, the waiting game. I think that we're going to know the truth, okay? This will be solved at some point. Okay, thank you. Prosperity begins. Man, oh man. I wonder if they do this for financial gain. You see this, how they're like unified right here together? Let's get some elemental cards. So guide us here, elementals. Elementals, what can you tell us about where these boys are? What can you tell us about where these boys are? Where are these boys? Where are these boys? What can you tell us? What can you tell us, guides, about these boys? Okay. Fire. Just more fire, okay? More passion, more Mars, more God of War, and the depth lake. All right. Water, depth. If they are not here, I think they are under something. I think they are, we've got fire and we've got lake. Depth in a deep lake. So passion, and then this Four of Swords, Three of Swords thing happened. Or they are near someone with a lake and plants. Interesting, we've got a tree growing out of this elk's head, and we've got a tree here as well. So growing prosperity, perhaps, growth. It's just not a good story. Let's get a Sacred Destiny card for these boys. Sacred Destiny. Angels, teachers, guides, please help guide us. Sacred Destiny card for these two missing California City boys. Tell us, what's the Sacred Destiny here? Thriving. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primal, primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well-being. So they may have enriched themselves, okay? Either way, I don't believe that they're going to be coming back to this adoptive set of parents. So there you go, guys. Sorry it wasn't more uplifting than that, but I do trust the tarot. I've just done too many readings in my life. Again, thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I love reading your comments. Let me know what unsolved cases you would like to see a reading on. Any high profile case, something unsolved. Oh, I just created a new Instagram handle for the channel, and you'll get to see things on there that you don't get to see here on YouTube. So go ahead and head over there and subscribe to It's Starlight Tarot. It's Starlight Tarot. And I have a special thing I'm going to do as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're going to have a huge celebration. I'm going to do a live stream and take some requests from you in the audience. Now, in order to participate in that live stream, though, you do have to be a subscriber, and I'm hoping to do that before my birthday which is Saturday. So yeah, we can do a special happy birthday live stream, and I can do some individual readings for you guys or special requests for you guys live on YouTube. So be sure and subscribe and follow me at It's Starlight Tarot. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'm Dinah Lee. This is Starlight Tarot Coaching and Guidance, and I will see you in the next one.